A prize distribution ceremony was held in a makeshift camp at Cox's Bazar district of Bangladesh on 22nd March 2019, where hundreds of thousands of Rohingyas are sheltering currently. At Zadimura Shalbagan D5 camp, a prize-giving ceremony was held at a religious gathering to the madrasa religious school students for their excellent academic performance. The event was organized by the madrasa authorities in a Jalsa religious fair held in the Shalbagan area. The students are really excited today as we can hardly afford these students any form of recognition or gifts for their excellent performance at school, says a teacher from the event. Earlier, few other such events were organized by the schools and support of the Rohingya to encourage the hardworking students. Since 2016, 1.3 million Rohingyas are sheltering in the makeshift camps of Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh, and future of their children looks completely bleak ahead. Burma's Supreme Court was scheduled on Tuesday to hear the appeal of two Reuters journalists imprisoned for breaking a colonial-era official secrets law in a case that has raised questions about Burma's progress towards democracy. Reporters Wa Lun and Kyaw So U have spent more than 15 months in detention since they were arrested in December 2017 while investigating a massacre of Rohingya Muslim civilians involving Burmese soldiers. A judge found the two guilty under the official Secrets Act last September and sentenced them to 7 years in prison. Both remain separated from their young daughters. The wife of 32-year-old Wa Lun gave birth to their first child last year while Wa Lun was behind bars. Kwa Su U celebrated his 29th birthday in Yangon's insane jail this month. Their convictions were heavily criticized by press freedom advocates and Western diplomats, putting additional pressure on Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi, the Nobel laureate who took power in 2016 amid a transition for military rule. Suu Kyi said in September, the week after their conviction, that the reporter's case had nothing to do with press freedom as the men had been jailed for handling official secrets, not because they were journalists. At the Supreme Court in the capital Nay Pyi Taw on Tuesday, a judge will hear arguments for and against their appeal alongside 17 other cases, according to a listing published on the court's website. Myanmar's Supreme Court has the opportunity to correct the serious miscarriage of justice inflicted on Wa Lun and Kyaw So U for the last 15 months, Reuters editor-in-chief Stephen J. Adler said in a statement. They are honest, admirable journalists who did not break the law, and they should be freed as a matter of urgency. Their appeal submitted last month cited lack of proof of a crime and evidence that the pair was set up by police. During 8 months of hearings, Wa Lun and Kyaw So U testified that two policemen had not met before handed them papers rolled up in a newspaper during a meeting at a Yangon restaurant on December 12. Almost immediately afterwards, they said they were bundled into a car by plainclothes officers.